We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Digging in now, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air out toward left. Renfroe is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
Batting second, the third baseman.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
George Springer the next to hit. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fouled off. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run. 6th home run on the season for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Lourdes.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Meadows is there, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Blue Jays. Nate Pearson gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Grounded to the right. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Hunter.
Standing in, Hunter Renfroe, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on, and that's in there. Base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. Hit hard to the right, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left on base. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Blue Jays 2, the Rays 1. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kiermaier looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season. And it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number.
Here's Randall Grichuk.
Randall.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Roll, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting 9, the catcher.
Up next is Danny Jansen, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Dan, D-Roll, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
A bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play to second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 4, the Rays 1. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit.
And leading up for the Rays, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Popped up. Guerrero shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Willie Adames. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Behind 0-2 now.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
A quick glove at third, and there are two gone.
Batting seventh, the third baseman.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with two men out. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. New inning set to get underway, and that brings in George Springer.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Back up the middle, reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. In the air, out to right. Meadows moving back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Bo Bichette.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Kiermaier looks up. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run here in the early going as they stretch the lead to 5-1. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and this will bang up against the wall. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, in still just the first month of the season, but he leads the AL in that department at this juncture. Randall Grichuk swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jays add one more on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5, the Rays 1.
We're back now as the Rays are preparing for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. At the start of the day, they are one of the best teams in the league at getting on base and then stealing bases. Some of the players told me earlier that their philosophy is to always apply pressure. Whether they're in the batter's box or running the bases, they want to keep the opposing pitchers and defense right on their toes. It's an interesting mix of patience and aggressiveness, but it works well for them, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Mike Zunino.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer comes on now, and he has it one down. So the base is empty here with one away, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Wendell, it's a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates. His coach and the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They're down here 5-1. So digging in now, Brandon Drury. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Renfroe arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Next to the Blue Jays.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. From the stretch. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 5, the Rays 1. In now, Hunter Renfroe. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Austin Meadows. No balls and a strike to count. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And it's fouled away. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Springer. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 8.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Lau. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shot.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're down 5-1. All set for the start of the inning, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, base hit to right. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
Brendan McKay takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. McKay was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He's a second-year big leaguer. Swings through it for strike number 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Hit in the air to center field. Kiermaier has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in once again, Bo Bichette. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Springer, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now to Oscar Hernandez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. No balls and 1 strike. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. This is line to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now as he rips it on the ground to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
The first baseman, number 3.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
0-1 the count. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Blue Jays strand 3. They lead this one, though, 5-1. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
And leading
all right, thanks, Heidi.
The first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Now batting, Yandy Diaz. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Grichuk is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here's Mike Zunino. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rays strand just the one. They're down here 5-1. Striding in once again, Danny Jansen. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Number 9.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter,
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Skied into straightaway right. Grichuk is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Joey Wendell. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay sixth. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he misses there. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Popped him up. Drury is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 5-1. Here's George Springer.
Leading off for Toronto, the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Choi will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh as now there are 2 away. Ready once again, Bo Bichette. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Austin Meadows.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. Well, it took him till the seventh, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the seventh inning in this one to come through.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Striding in, Willie Adames. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Strike one to start the at-bat. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They're down here 5-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Rendell Grichuk will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready now, Brandon Drury. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
So now to the plate, Danny Jansen. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 4th home run here in the early going, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Diego Castillo enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that, a lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. That pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Kiermaier. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So striding forward now, George Springer. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the stretch, high in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the third out. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Toronto leads this one 8-1. Stepping into the box, Yandy Diaz. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Sam Gaviglio is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. One-0 pitch is a slider swung on and missed. 1-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And now it'll be the catcher, Mike Zunino. No balls and 1 strike. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box.
He's got that certainly timed up now.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I've played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Fouled away. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Back up the middle. He's got it. Step on the bag for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Joey Wendell is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And there's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now. And the run is in to score from third.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Hunter Renfroe is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. We've played. Nick Anderson comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette sent out to straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Teoscar Hernandez is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yep, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He's going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. Left fielder looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall.
At the plate, Rendell Grichuk, and it's fouled away. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Salvador Perez will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
A ball hit hard to the left side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Chase Anderson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Chase Anderson.
Popped him up. Choi is there. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Danny Jansen went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. And that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
A 1 pitch on its way. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Chaz Roan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's the Blue Jays 10, the Rays 2.
Your attention, please. This change defensively for the Blue Jays. Now playing right field, number 13, Salvador Perez. Now at first base, number 22, Chase Anderson.
Stepping in, Austin Meadows, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. Thomas Pannone is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance.
Now batter.
Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. And that's in there for strike 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the run will score all the way from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Behind 0-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hard liner toward short. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Yeah, as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Throwing to second.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Joey Wendell is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
10-6, the final score in this game. The Jays get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Nate Pearson earns his first win of the season. Tyler Glasnow was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 10 runs on an even 20 hits. 3 errors, they left 10 men on base. For the Rays, 6 runs